Come on, you. Spurs are on their way to Bilbao. Tottenham's gonna do it again. They can't stop us, the boys from Tottenham, the boys from White Hart Lane. Absolutely fucking get in. I mean, I have to be very quiet because it is currently midnight. I'm recording this a bit late. It's been chaos. Absolute chaos. Obviously, Spurs, we went through with watching United. That was crazy enough. But oh my god, Spurs are in the semi-finals of the Europa League. Never I thought that the season we have had, we would be 2 games away, 180 minutes from a European final, back in a European final, for the first time since 2019. I mean, I cannot believe it. And to make it even better, we are playing against Bodo Glimt of Norway. I mean, on paper, we should be beating them. But to be fair, Bodo, I have heard of them before. They do look a very decent team, so we cannot write them off at all. But on paper, hopefully, on paper, we should be beating them. But mate, I cannot believe it that we are 2 games away from Bilbao. 2 games away. I mean, Bilbao are still in there as well. They got United. I mean, I'm absolutely praying for United to beat Bilbao because, I mean, if we beat Bodo, which we should do, and Bilbao beat United, I mean, Jesus Christ. But yeah, anyway, let's talk about tonight's game. What an absolutely brilliant performance that was. Honestly, I had absolutely no hope, and I'm sure I was not the only Spurs fan tonight that had no hope. I had absolutely no hope till I thought Frankfurt were going to beat us. We were being at Frankfurt's place, you know, the season we've had, and just the toxicity around the club at the moment. I had absolutely no hope. But from minute 1 to the end of that game, Tottenham Hotspur gave it their all. Passion, fight, desire, fighting for the badge. I do not know where this has been all season. This is probably the greatest night, probably since the semi-final against Ajax. Since the semi-final against Ajax, this is the greatest night since that semi-final against Ajax 6 years ago. I am so fucking proud of this team because literally this season it's been lows after lows after lows after lows. Players blaming Ange, not the players, us fans blaming Ange, Ange out, Ange this, Ange that, back getting on the players' back, sending hate to Brennan Johnson after the North London derby, doing all this. Honestly, it has been excruciating to watch Spurs this season, and just to think now that we are 2 games away from a European final and 2 games away from winning a fucking trophy. I cannot believe it. I mean, I'm so fucking proud of every single person. Ange, the staff, the players, the fans. I mean, the fans, we literally bought the fucking flags from the South Stand to the Deutsche Bank Park tonight. I mean, if we can beat Frankfurt, because Frankfurt, I mean, all these rival fans will say, oh, it's only Frankfurt. But all these rival fans will say, oh, like I just said, all these rival fans will say, oh, it's only Frankfurt. But Frankfurt are a very good, decent team. You know, I think they're 3rd in the Bundesliga. They've got a very good squad. And they were the better team tonight, Frankfurt. They had more of the ball, more chances. But we had a game plan, and it worked. Defend. Literally, the game plan tonight, be disciplined and defend. Discipline, tick. Brilliant. Defensively, tick. That back 4 tonight, Porro, Van der Ven, Romero, Destiny Udogie, that back 4, including Vicario, by the way, even just including that, the whole defence tonight should literally unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. Romero, by the way, and Van der Ven, they both had Hugo Ekitike on toast. They had him in his back pocket. They're going to return back to London tomorrow morning, wherever it is. They're going to empty their pockets, keep the ball. They're going to go back home tomorrow from the flight back to from Germany back to London. They go home, to their pockets, keys, phone, wallet. Oh, it's Hugo Ekitike. Mate, they were both absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I hope James Maddison's okay, because what their keeper did. Oh my God, how the referee did not give a penalty on field, I have no clue. It was so clear and obvious that it was a penalty. I don't know what the hell the referee was thinking, but he gave the penalty. And the Archer, finally, Dominic Solanke scored a fucking goal. And what a fucking moment it was. I was so happy. I was literally going, yes, get in. And like, seriously, I was so happy. But like, literally every time Frankfurt were putting balls into our box, I was literally saying, clear the fucking ball, get it out the box. Honestly, that whole game literally had me like this. I was fucking in a state for that game. I was so nervous, but I cannot believe it, man. We are in the semi-finals. The semi-finals of the Europa League. I was so pissed off last night of Arsenal winning against Real Madrid, but now I've gone from down here to up here, because this team is 2 games away. 2 games away from the Europa League final. 2 games away from winning the Europa League, considering the season we've had. And like, literally, I mean, most of my mates who are probably subscribed to this channel will say, oh, you don't go to games, you don't do this, you don't do that. You know what? To my mates, to my friends who are watching this video and say, oh, I don't go to games, la la la. You know what? Fucking have it. Fucking swivel on it, you fucking wankers. Because literally, yeah, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Literally, I may not go to games, but I may not go to games, but mate, come on, you can't go to every single fucking game. The world isn't made of money. But literally, just fucking swivel on it, mate. And actually, people messaging me saying, oh, it's only Frankfurt, what are you doing, me? I don't fucking care, mate. The season we have had, we're in a semi-final of the Europa League. And like, mate, honestly, I just fuck off. But yeah, anyway, enough of that bit. But mate, seriously, I cannot believe we're in a semi-final. And like, Bodo Glimt. Literally, I was literally watching the penalty shootout. Because of their game with Lazio went to penalties, I was praying for Bodo Glimt to win, and they won. But I mean, like I said at the start of the video, on paper, we should be beating Bodo Glimt, but we cannot underestimate Bodo Glimt at all. I mean, they're a good team, you know. I know they're playing the Norwegian league and that. No one cares about the Norwegian league. But in Europe, they have looked very, very good. Beat Lazio, beat Roma twice. By the way, these are teams they've beaten at home. Lazio, Roma twice, Olympiacos, Besiktas, Porto. They've beaten some very good teams at home this season. I mean, just like this tie, we are at home in the first leg. I mean, we've got to take full advantage of the first leg, because Bodo Glimt are a very, very good team at home. We've got to get from the first leg of that semi-final. We've got to give it our all. We've got to act like it's the second leg. We've got to act like it's the final. Literally, play how we did tonight. But be a bit more attacking. Then we should be fine. I'm literally in the first leg against Frankfurt. Even in the first leg against Frankfurt last week, we were brilliant. We were absolutely brilliant. We just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. But if we play how we did last week and tonight, be tight, defensive at the back, and just go forward, have all these chances, win like 3-4-0, then we're in the final. But we cannot underestimate Bodo Glimt, like I said, because they look a decent team. I think they got a player, I think it's the number 7, called Berg. Apparently, I think he's like their best player or something. We've got to watch out for him because he looks quite good. But yeah, anyway. I just cannot believe that Tottenham Hotspur, after the season, the rot, there's so many words to describe this season. I cannot believe that after this terrible season, we are 2 games away from the Europa League final. I cannot believe it. People will say it's a tin-pot competition. I don't care. Spurs are back. Well, maybe not, but mate, we're 2 games from the final, and literally, Bodo Glimt, we're coming for you. And after we beat them, whether it's Bilbao or Man United, Spurs are winning the Europa League. Come on, you Spurs!